You're listening to The Manning Report with your host, James David Manning. The news behind the headlines.
So Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, died last August, right? Was it? Yeah. Aretha died, R-E-S-P-C-T, tell me what it mean to me. I want to do right woman and do right man. Y'all know Aretha, right? Queen of Soul, everybody knows Aretha. Everybody knows Aretha. But it says Aretha, that when she died, said she didn't leave any will. Anyway, they've been finding wills all over the place. Let's just read this off. Representative of the Aretha Franklin estate and her family have asked a judge to tell them what to do with the handwritten wills found hidden in her home, one of which includes a big surprise. The wills were discovered on May the 3rd in Franklin's Detroit area home. Two in a locked closet for which the key was hard to find, and one in a spiral notebook stuffed under cushions of a sofa, according to documents filed Monday in probate court in Oakland County, Michigan. So it appears that Aretha, I think her oldest son's named Clarence. I think it reveals something about who the boy's daddy is. And these are all handwritten. This is Aretha, right? The Queen of Soul. It's all handwritten. And so you wonder why did she have a lawyer draw up a will for her that would be actually probated and would be, able to stand up in court and scrutiny and all that. You know what happens? I can tell you what happens with this. Now, a lot of people go through these processes, but this still didn't. First of all, Aretha probably didn't want people to know what her business is. But so you got a little cash like Aretha, right? And you got a whole lot of children and grandchildren, and they're all crazy as bed bugs, tattoos, gold hair. So who are you gonna leave your money to? You don't know who. So she probably sitting there one night and she started writing in a spiral notebook, and she probably had planned. I would think I'm gonna give her because I like Aretha. I like Aretha. I love Aretha. So I'm gonna give her some credit. I'm gonna help everybody understand what was going on in Aretha's mind. She was writing one night, she's sitting up late one night, she's writing, so she wrote some stuff in the book. She said, I'm gonna take this to a lawyer, and then I'm going to have the lawyer put it in a typed up, legal, notarized document, authorized, ready for court. And then 2 days before she goes to a lawyer, the son she's gonna give some money to does something stupid. And she said, I ain't getting that boy nothing. But she doesn't unwrite what she wrote, right? You know how it is. She got all them crazy children. Well, I shouldn't call her children crazy, but That's what right? You know about that. And if you're not older, if you're not at the age of, where you might be kicking the bucket sometime soon and got a bunch of crazy children running around, you don't know what you want. You really don't know what you want. You don't want to give power to the wrong person, right? And by the way, you want to see a family feud? Ooh, Lord. They ought to have will readings as a program on television, as a sitcom. Because you want to see family members fall out with one another and never speak again? Let them sit down at the wheel time and find out who mama left this and mama left that and daddy left this and didn't leave nothing to you. You want to see something, you want to see a mess. So I think I'm trying to give Aretha some cover. She said when Aretha Franklin was just 12 years old, Franklin rarely talked about her family and personal life for decades. Clarence, Franklin's father, had been reported to have been a man who named Donald Burke, sometimes rendered as Burke, who was a schoolmate of the singer. Not according to one of the purported wills dated 21st of June 2010. It says Clarence's father is Edward Jordan Sr., who also the acknowledged father of another of the singer's son, Edward, who also was born when she was 14. Now, Aretha started having children when she was 12 years old. You know that, right? Yeah. Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ. I tell you that woman was a fighter, though, and a struggler. She had one child at 12 by this creep named Edward Jordan. And then she got pregnant again by the same guy. At 14. About 14 years old, she got 2 babies. No wonder that woman sang with such passion. Life is, Bob Marley said, the road of life is rocky. You got to watch it. Y'all like Bob Marley? He's a Rastafarian, so you got to watch out for that stuff. But otherwise, I think his music's pretty good. I want to give you, and this is big news. They're putting it all over everywhere. It's headline news. Aretha's real life was all locked in a closet somewhere and they couldn't find the key. We'll break the lock. Call a locksmith. What the hell was that? Couldn't find the key. Call a locksmith. I think they're just trying to make Aretha look bad. They better not let me get in when I find out who wrote this story, because I like Aretha Franklin. I dance to her music. I like Aretha Franklin. I was smoking marijuana to some of her songs too. I had a good time listening to Aretha Franklin. So if I find out who's been trying to slam Aretha, I will get you. Let me stop making threats on national, whatever it is, because next thing you know, police go knock him out the po-po. Well, what happened to Pastor Man? We thought police take Pastor Man out of handcuffs, out there church. We know they're going to get him one day. We knew they're going to get him. They'll get him. Anyway, this is a bit of a news blog we do, looking at spiritual wickedness in high places for the most part, making some observations about it and giving people a biblical foundation to the way of interpreting, rather than have Sean Hannity or Laura Ingraham or Janine Pirro or Anderson Cooper or Rachel Maddow or Don Lemon, Rush Limbaugh interpret what's going on in the world. You come to me and I'll tell you based on what the Word of God says. They'll just give you their worldly, sinful view. But the Manning Report will tell you what God has said, whether to say yea or nay, whether to go or to stay. You'll be led by the word of Almighty God. Come to the Manning Report on a daily basis to interpret the spiritual wickedness in high places, because there's plenty of it that's going on. And so I'm the Lord's servant, James David Righteous Rebel Manning, and I'm here to serve you with news and information.